We've got a 46.5. We went up, I think, did we go up half a size? What did we do?
Well,
we went up half a size to get a little bit more width, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We were going to do the 46, but
okay.
The 46.5
Yep.
added a little bit more to the width, which is one of the areas I was having a lot of problems.
And the first observation when you pulled these out of the box, you said, they're wider than my Bontrager.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how tight were the Bontrager?
Horrible. When I went to the podiatrist, he said, you can never ride in those shoes again. Because I took him with me to the appointment, and he said,
he put the kibosh on those.
He said, take a month off to recover from the inflammation.
Yeah.
And then he said, don't ever ride in those again. He said, go get some wide shoes. So.
Yeah. All right, well, let's try these on. Let's see where we're at.
Okay.
And, by the way, is there one foot that's wider than the other?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. I know we did a foot trace, but
Yeah.
I couldn't remember which foot might have been wider than the other. In other words, I wanted to try the wide one first.
Right.
Otherwise,
We're just getting them on.
Yeah?
I'm not struggling just to even get my foot into them, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
So,
And the other reason we went with the 242 was to have these separated panels here.
exactly.
Yeah.
And you'll have to show me a little bit of how to work that, or if there's anything that you do.
It's just basically when you cinch them down. Oh, by the way, yes, I was about to show you. If you could kick your heel back like that, nice and hard. You're not going to hurt anything. And then now tighten this one first. Your instep first. Nope, leave your foot there, sir. I didn't give you that instruction.
Okay.
My bad. If you can reach it. So tighten that one a little bit.
This seems to kind of be sticking
Yeah,
out
underneath there. Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that doesn't go under.
Yeah, it does. So we just loosen this a little bit. And what we want to do is get this tongue underneath there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a little twisted.
Oh, I see. There we go.
Yeah, see, now it's straight?
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Now, kick back, and then keep your heel there, and then tighten up that top one first. And tighten is it's a, yeah, okay. And then this one, you just snug. Just like that. Okay. Just snug.
Okay.
Now, what do you think?
Well, I can certainly tell it's a million times better.
A million times better. I love that. Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I'm still recovering with the
Yes.
inflammation, so my feet, I'm still having some pain.
Yes.
And to the point where the podiatrist, like I said not
So
to
out of
ride
the
for a month.
6 weeks, where are we at? Oh, a month. Okay.
Well, he said a month to 6 weeks.
Okay.
So
And where we are where are we at?
A little over 1 week. Yeah.
Okay.
So I still have 4 to 5 weeks, or 3 to 5 weeks to, take off.
Is this a visual swelling that you see, or is it?
Not really, but
Okay.
it was
It's
just
everything's just tender.
and he even said that when he was like kind of pounding on my foot, I didn't feel pain. It wasn't that. Well, when he would just tap or press.
Oh, right.
But it's something that just, I don't even know. I've never been able to explain it very well, except to say, like I told you before when I first met you, I used to ride 60 miles without a problem, without any pain.
So let's just say about 4 hours of riding was no problem.
It's easy, yeah. And now an hour, and my feet are saying, we're done, and which is really depressing to me because I like long rides. I like to get out and stay out. And
yes.
So yes, that's,
So
these feel good.
Yeah.
I mean, these actually feel better than the shoes I was wearing.
Let me see these again. Yeah, so
These
your
are just
casual street shoes.
Yeah, but they're wide.
Yeah.
But these feel like there's less pressure on them, on the sides of the foot, and so potentially this can be great.
Yeah. Now this, I just want to point out that maybe you see how this. I mean, this is taking away at least 2 to 3 mils of width.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see how that right there? And if you follow that to the other side, is it the same? Yeah. Not exactly the same. I'm sorry, sir, that I have to touch you just because I need to look at the sock and feel the thickness of it. So it's very possible if you wore a cycling specific sock, not even a wool sock, although I wear wool socks and I'm wearing them now for today's ride, that you would gain another, let's say 2 millimeters and 2 millimeters. You'd gain another 4 millimeters of space in the toe box.
Okay.
Was these socks, were these a recommendation from your podiatrist to get more cushioning, or?
No.
Okay.
This was just my call. I was in an REI. I was having a hard time finding socks that were extra large, and I felt like I kind of made the mistake, I think, of thinking extra large meant extra large everywhere, and I realize now it's kind of extra large length, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be wider. And so I was wearing, so I bought some of these at REI, just these extra large.
Yeah.
I think they were maybe even XL. I don't remember now. But
humor me, and even if they don't fit, I can have these as demo. Just humor me and put on this large sock instead of for the other shoe. Yes, for the other foot.
Okay.
That way you can try one shoe with one sock. And
this is one thing that the podiatrist had me wear, which I know adds also to it, but he suggested this not, certainly unless I'm wearing like an orthotic.
Yeah.
He suggested that.
Does he do orthotics?
I actually have some orthotics that I had made a year ago, or 2 years, trying to deal with this. But
so that's going to take some of the volume of the shoe from top to bottom. Yeah, I know.
These really stretch.
I know.
I think these.
I'm slowly but surely, I will earn your trust, because I said no. The large is fine.
You always had my trust, Joe.
I love it. And for the viewers out there, this is really only our second visit together. So yeah.
But this actually feels fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like. I mean, some other times when I was wearing even extra large socks, I felt them pressing on my toes, which was another, painful thing for me.
Since I'm holding the camera with one hand, would you mind taking the stuffing out of that one and then trying that shoe on? Now, at some point, I would like to graduate you from these thicker socks to just these are cycling specific. Swiftwick is a cycling specific sock, but you'll notice a huge difference once you go to something thinner, like a real cycling sock. Now, the other thing, go ahead and, make sure that tongue is straight, because last time it got a little twisted.
Yeah, that's good.
Good. So that's where you get most of your support. And then the top one, especially since you've had some toe crunching experiences, you just want to just... Okay. What are your thoughts now between the two?
Yeah, I can feel the difference. So you just sold me a pair of socks.
That wasn't the intention.
I know, but
the intention was to reduce your foot volume or your foot girth, so that you would have more room inside the shoe and less pressure points. What do you think?
Yeah.
No,
I think like I said, I won't know until
you get out.
I get out and start riding again.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be as patient as I can and wait at least another 3 weeks.
Yeah, following the doctor's orders. Yeah. I know sometimes they're party poopers, but it really, I know. But if you follow their instructions, it's almost like your car gas gauge, It says empty, but you still got another 15 miles to get to the gas station. They say 6 weeks, even though you think you can ride at 4. Go to the 6. Yeah. Just they want to run you safe. They want to make sure that you get every opportunity to heal, and then you enjoy cycling again, as opposed to and oh, by the way, just a personal anecdote. This is how I came back to the bike. I was getting really bad shin splints. This was way back in like 97, 98 time frame. And they would tell me to just stop running for X number of weeks. And I would cut it in half. I'm like, I'm a Marine. I can go out and run. And I just kept re-injuring these shin splints, and it would take longer and longer. Finally, I just gave up on it and got back on the bike. but it's I didn't have the patience, to wait out the recovery time, the rehab time that was necessary for these shin splints. In some respects, that was kind of a good thing because I love riding my bike more than running. but this is the situation now. The doctor said, 6 weeks. My suggestion is, just wait it out. Yeah. Do you have a trainer at home? No.
No.
Okay.
Well, actually, I do think I have one but I never liked it.
Mixed in with all your drum equipment.
Yeah, exactly. No,
in the garage somewhere.
I think I do have one. I just I think I tried using it a few times and I found it a little bit cumbersome.
Yeah.
But
not to mention boring, probably, right?
Yeah. But I have an elliptical machine, which is what I use just
there you
to
go.
stay in shape.
Yeah, and maybe walk some, and high tempo walk. You'll maintain some fitness. You won't lose it all.
Yeah, and I've been going to the gym.
Perfect.
So I'll be fine for a month or 6 weeks, whatever.
Yeah. So no pressure because you're on camera, but I mean, do you think these are good to go? What do you think?
I think so. I think this foot feels better than this foot. I mean, just slightly. So I'd like to try.
Shall we say the Swiftwick sock?
I think so. I'd like
needs to be tried on both feet.
I think so.
All right, let's try that. And believe it or not, cushioning of the socks is not that important. What's more important is the insole. So if you look on this wall here, you'll see that goofy thing that says foot disc.
Yeah.
So what that is we take an imprint, a heat transfer of your foot, and then based on your arch and your legs. As a matter of fact, sir, if you could just hold that right there, and then I can show you both sides of this. So basically, first you take the heat transfer, then you look back here and you say, okay, heat transfer, are they knock-kneed, bow-legged, standard, and then you find the appropriate, it's kind of like a flow chart. Grab this one, boom. And the insole can take an excellent shoe and make it an exceptionally fitting shoe, right? Because it puts this pad you have underneath. By the way, that's where all those sensitive nerve endings are, and it's just So I understand why the podiatrist gave you that. But yeah, if you can get enough arch support and get the support in other places, like you said, orthotics, then it relieves the pressure right there where all those nerves come together. Yeah.
Well, these orthotics that I had made, I showed them to the podiatrist.
Yes.
And he said, when you get your new shoes, use them. He said, don't try to put those in the Bontrager.
In the Bontragers. Yeah, because he definitely told you no more.
So, yeah. So so I will try them in these.
Yes.
To see what that does.
Awesome. Try that, and if not, I'll post some of those off the shelf, off the video, and just show you why I wear them, and why I just think that they take a very good fitting shoe and turn it into an exceptional fitting shoe. All right, well, we're gonna kill the video at this point, and then we'll finish up. But yeah, I honestly think this is the best setup for you, but you've got the shoe on, so you have to tell me.
Well, I can tell that, I mean, certainly compared to the shoe I came in
the
here
Bontrager, yeah.
These
now, was the Bontrager a wide?
Better.
The Bontrager, was it a wide?
I don't know if they came in I think it was just a standard size. That's one of the things that led me to Lake.
Yes.
Their website, which ultimately led me to you.
Yeah.
And but I can tell already that I think if my foot starts to feel better, I think these are going to be a million times better for my feet.
That's awesome. Okay, sir, let me kill this video, and then let's get personal